Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 5th, and today was a lovely day outside. Rather cold, but the sun was out a good chunk of it, and it was surprisingly like how warm that sun made you really feel. So it gives me hope that spring is right around the corner, and then summer will be here and it won't be long. We bitch about how hot it is and all that fun, wonderful stuff. So woke up though to some snow, not a lot, not really much out there, but a nice dusting covering of it on everything. So it was kind of an interesting thing. Was definitely not expecting to see that when I got up today. So got around, was up really early. Don't call my sleeping pattern is getting all kinds of jacked up again lately. I've got to get that figured out hopefully here pretty soon. No idea. I was pretty, I guess, wired up a little bit from last night with the whole dude trying to run me off the road, and that crap was just creepy as hell. So went ahead and had a little trouble getting down. Woke up, like I said, this morning way too early. Just, I don't know, it was kind of a weird, odd deal. I spent a lot of time on the phone today. Just, it happens. It was actually nice conversations, all that kind of stuff. It's just the fact that, you don't seem like you get much accomplished when you're on the phone all day long. So kind of really changes some stuff up there. End up getting a new package in the mail. I ended up getting a really cool little Bluetooth speaker that I'd ordered a while back. And I didn't know, I guess I didn't really think about how big it's going to be, but it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. But if it puts out the sound or all the recommendations and research I did that says it does, I'm happy. The smaller you make it, the less I got to carry it, whatever and whatnot. I'm gonna probably maybe make a mount for my recumbent bike, and it's actually small enough I could throw it in my hydro pack like pocket and basically do my long runs and stuff with listening to music and not having to have earbuds in my ear, just having the music playing. So it's gonna be safer, less likely to hear people coming or other animals around and that kind of stuff and the trails and that. So hopefully it works out good. Didn't even open it up. I'm not really, I don't know, didn't really feel like opening it up today, so just kind of threw it off on the shelf. And I did at least open the package to see what it was because I'd ordered it and it came in an undescript little bubble pack, so I was definitely not sure what I was getting. So went ahead and got that taken care of. Ended up making water today, which sounds dumb to make water. I filtered my water. I have a reverse osmosis filtration system that I mounted in my bathroom, hooks into the faucet in the sink, basically runs water through it, filters the water out, and for every 1 gallon of good water, I think it wastes between 6 and 7 gallons, depending on what the temperature is of the ambient water coming in. Makes a difference, the whole process. So went ahead and made like 21 gallons that day. I got 3 7-gallon jugs, and it takes a long damn time. I literally started, I'm trying to think what time I started. Probably 8:30ish. I started this morning and just finished up. I literally, it's, I don't know, about 1 a.m. right now, and I finished up. So it's taken that long, and it literally ran nonstop. I turned it off for like 5 minutes, changing the hose around to their jug. That's all it was. So it ran virtually nonstop from like 8:30 a.m. to damn near 1 a.m. So definitely slow process. But it's actually that weird slow process to where you tend to forget about it and you overflow the jug, and it's a big pain in the butt. So it's one of those things. I think if I had a basement set up in my house, I would probably basically mount that little filter unit down there next to a floor drain. And I've even thought about trying to tap into it because I don't have one, maybe put a longer hose on and actually mounting it in my shower so I can just set the tub in there. So if I overflow it, it just runs on the drain. I'm not getting my sink all wet, and I've had it flood the floor. I've had it flood, it gets all the toilet paper and all kinds of stuff, just ruins some stuff. So definitely I've screwed it up in the past. Same filtration I used to use in my retail shop when I had my pet store, and it's amazing how many times that thing ran, I'd say probably 29 days a month on average. The thing ran like all the time. So I went through so much water, and it only makes, I don't know, I think probably 50 to 75 gallons a day, somewhere in that ballpark range. And I got to where I had to start putting my keys in the shutoff valve to check it at night before I went home because I was really bad about forgetting it. Come up next day and it's overflowing the tub, and I've got like a 200-gallon tank there, and when that thing's full, it's scary looking. It's just overrun. And I remember one day I walked in and it was so flooded back there. I grabbed my cordless drill, and there's a crawl space underneath my retail shop at the time, and I just started drilling like 1/4-inch holes in my floor to drain the water. So it's surprisingly how long it takes to drain water with like 5 1/4-inch holes in the floor. But I didn't want to put a ton of them in there. I didn't want to weaken any load bearing, that kind of thing. But it just drained down. I was gonna go to the shop vac, but I was like, dude, I'll be there forever in that process. So kicked all the fans on, dried the stuff out, didn't mold, didn't have any problem there. It's just that weird feeling to walk into like a 1/2 inch of water flooding your entire back room. So kind of a strange feeling. Done it here, luckily never to that extent. I've had it run over maybe half an hour, so that's just a couple gallons, not really a big deal, but just pour a couple gallons of water out on your floor, and you'd be surprised how much that looks like when you come back home to it and find it overflowing. So luckily, haven't had to drill any holes in my bathroom floor here at the house to drain the water, because that would be really stupid. So anyway, other than that, I got around, got some shit done, nothing really major. Ended up going to my grandparents' house. I had not been there since I took them up to Iowa City, I don't know, a couple months ago or how it was, a month and a half ago, to get my grandma's teeth worked on or looked at and stuff. Never did hear what the results were. The doctor had to look over the x-rays and basically caught what it was. I kept waiting for a phone call to find out what their next appointment was and how the turnouts were, all kind of thing, and basically blew me off. And they're like, "Oh, I guess didn't realize you wanted to call us." I'm like, "We talked about it like 5 different times, but oh well." It's one of those things where they didn't need me to drive them anywhere. It wasn't a concern. It didn't affect them, as they told me, and the whole just sitting around here wondering thing didn't affect them in any ill way. They didn't give a shit. So they just left me hanging in the air. It's just kind of, the more I'm getting to know my grandparents, the more I'm starting to realize the people they really are. So got to deal with it. Just have fun there. Was actually going to cut the stay. I don't know. I'm getting that weird level where I'm not really super excited about a lot of the stuff they're doing lately. So went ahead, just getting ready to take off. I wasn't there very long at all. And my grandfather's brother and his wife stopped by. Great people. So I actually hung around there and talked to them quite a bit, longer than I had planned on being there. Not a big deal. Went ahead and got back. Felt weird, so I didn't really have to run today. I technically ran after midnight yesterday, so it kind of fell in today. Makes my run streak alive. So I didn't go to the gym. I didn't work out, didn't do that kind of stuff. And it's super kind of creepy feeling. So kind of strange in that process, but it all works out. So other than that, not a lot going on. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.